Hey, it's Graphic Policy Television, GPTV on Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's a new comic book day, and in my hands is one of those releases. It's Dark Red #9 from AfterShock Comics. So this is written by Tim Seeley. Corin Howell is the artist, and they're the two co-creators. Mark Englert is the colorist. Carlos and Mangual is the letterer. Alright, so Dark Red is a vampire series. Kind of a horror series, a little bit kind of a different twist than the normal genre. I've been digging it. It was first kind of pitched as a vampire series in MAGA country, which is something that's potentially really interesting with some good social commentary. I didn't think it quite lived up to my expectations as far as that, but I also probably could have had different expectations as to what was going on, or what I was expecting than what the series was actually about. But it's grown, and it's done a really interesting job. There's nice twists and turns that have been going on since I really kind of dove in about issue like 4 or 5 or something like that. I read the first issue and wasn't my thing, and then skipped and then got back into it. So this is kind of I wouldn't say the culmination of the build-up, but definitely a ramp-up of the action that we've been expecting. And I think the series is good. The negative is I think it's fairly predictable as to where it's going and what's happening. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because even with that predictability, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I couldn't predict and I wasn't expecting. So with that predictability, there is also a surprise. There's a lot of surprise out there of things I wasn't expecting. So that way, it's a really interesting series in that, there is some things that, it goes in the direction as far as the story that I was expecting, but the details aren't what I was expecting. This issue has a body count, and a hell of a body count, and whose bodies those are were not characters that I thought it would off. So, things might change. It's a horror series, so you never know who might come back and how they might come back. But definitely the piles, the corpses, was, I think, the thing that really surprised me. So even though the series is going the direction and where I thought it would go, it definitely has a lot of surprises within, which is a good thing. The art's pretty solid. I don't know quite how to describe this. It's not straight up horror, like that dark, moody thing to it. There's like a slight comedic sense to it. So it's a art style that I think really blends everything well as far as kind of the tones of the various series, the issues and stuff like that. The violence is sometimes over the top, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And overall, it's good. Like it's a good comic. It's entertaining. And if you're a fan of vampire tales, something like maybe True Blood, stuff like that, you'll probably dig this. Now, 9 issues in, it's definitely not a spot to start. But you could go pick up, I think it was like issue 5 or 6 is where the kind of the latest arc really started taking off. And that's a pretty good spot to pick up, and you can get going. You can always wait for trades as well. But this is one worth checking out if you're into the genre, if you like vampires and were creatures. It's a good series overall. So you can go get it. It's in comic shops now. We got a link beneath this video where you can put in your zip code, tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we got a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, though, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with this review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.